Hi everybody, it's Catherine and welcome back to my channel. As the thumbnail said, my New Year's resolution for 2019 is to beat cancer. I was diagnosed with breast cancer a few days before Christmas, about 2 weeks ago at this stage, and it's been a traumatic time. I kind of fell apart initially and it was very upsetting obviously, but thankfully I have a really good medical team here in Switzerland. It's aggressive, but it's only a few months, it's only progressed over the last few months, so I think that means it's kind of early that they've caught it, and yeah, it seems to be in a good place at the moment. That they caught it on an annual checkup. I have no symptoms, I'm not in any pain, I'm just a bit tired now from the medication I'm on at the moment. But other than that, it's kind of been a bit of a whirlwind because I feel fine, relatively speaking, and yet I have cancer, so it's all a little bit shocking. I was allowed to go home to Ireland, which was good because I really wasn't in a good headspace, obviously, and so it was nice to go home and have family and friends and neighbours and the whole lot take care of me. So I want to say thank you to all of them and to our employers and work colleagues who've been just amazing at sorting out what the next couple of months or few months or 6 months or whatever it is going to look like. A year, I have no idea. So we're still in limbo a little bit in terms of where we're going. I still have to be in hospital this week for more tests and all that kind of thing, but there's a plan in place and I'm feeling a hell of a lot better now, having gone home and talked through it. And yeah, I mean, it's still shit, but I feel much better about it. I kind of feel like this disease is going to take my physical health from me for the next while, until I beat it, but I'm going to try and maintain control over my mental health and try and be as positive in my outlook as possible. And if there are days I fall apart, there are days I fall apart. That's what it's going to involve. But if there are days where I'm really afraid or really upset, I've got loads of people I can count on. So particularly Ivan, he's been amazing. So great husband and a great podcast buddy. And thank you to all my YouTube friends out there as well who I told about this. I really wanted them to know before I uploaded this online. I am uploading this to the 3 channels I'm involved with, so my nail polish channel, my Song of Ice and Fire channel, and the podcast channel. But I'm going to disable comments on the videos on the Mrs. Cronall and the Song of Ice and Fire channel. So if you want to comment, it'll be on the podcast channel only. The reason I'm doing that is just because sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming, all of the messages, and it's so amazing to have so much support, but sometimes I just need to kind of just get away from it a little bit. And also this week I will be in hospital, so Ivan can monitor the podcast channel without needing my account details and all that kind of thing, so it's just easier just to keep the comments over there. I should also say that this is the only video you're going to see me talking about my cancer. If you're watching this on Mrs. Cronall or the Catherine Cronin channel, I'm not going to be talking about cancer in those channels. Those channels were designed to be a way for me to express my interests in polish and books and all that kind of thing, and they're supposed to be a way for me to escape, and I want them to be a way for my amazing viewers and subscribers to escape as well. So I'm not going to be talking about cancer or sickness or how shit I feel over on those channels. I will be talking about them, if I'm going to talk about them at all, it'll be on the podcast. And I just think that's just a much more appropriate medium for us to discuss this on, because obviously Ivan's going to go through a lot as well in the next year or so. So I think it's just better for us to have that avenue there, and hopefully we can help others and kind of have a community over there to kind of get through this. So it's kind of, I guess we're lucky in a way that we do have that up and running, but in hindsight, all of the weeks that we missed because of my illness in particular, I mean, I'm guessing it was probably related to the diagnosis, to the breast cancer or whatever. So yeah, I am a bit scared, but I am in a way better headspace now, and I'm just ready to kind of get this thing going and get tackling it. I don't know if there's anything else. I made notes just to make sure that yeah, I think I got everything. Obviously my upload schedule will be a little bit all over the place. I'm going to try and keep doing liquored and lacquered, although I joked with my aunt and said it might be now chemoed and lacquered. We'll have to see. But I'm not sure. I think I can still have a little glass of red wine, but I'm going to do everything my oncologist says. I'm not going to do anything I shouldn't do, so I'll be very, very, very good. And yeah, so thank you to everybody for all of your support so far. My New Year's resolution is to beat cancer. That's it. That's what 2019 had looked very different to me. It was full of exciting adventures and all that kind of thing. I'm going to try and have as many of them as I can, but my health has to come first. And yeah, I'm going to just fight this thing. And I would also like you guys to make a New Year's resolution for me. Please go get yourself checked out. I had virtually no symptoms. I felt the lump for the first time 2 or 3 days after they found something suspicious in my annual checkup on an ultrasound. There was no lump before that. So please do look after your health, reduce your stress, and you know what? Phone or write to someone that you haven't talked to in a while some stage this year, because life is too short, and I'm definitely going to be enjoying as much as I can regardless of the battle ahead of me. So I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for all of your support throughout this year. It's been a really fun year on YouTube on all the different channels, and yeah, I'm looking forward to 2019. When I can spend it with you, I am going to make it as fun as possible. So thanks very much and Happy New Year.